All right, welcome back. So now we are going to work on hopefully the last 4 problems of our 6 weeks exam review. And let's just get started. Number 9 in the upper left-hand corner. If p of x equals 3 times 2x minus 5 plus 1, find p of 4. So they ask us to substitute wherever we see an x with a number 4. So I'll rewrite the inner part of this equation, 3, 2 times 4 in parentheses, minus 5 plus 1. So using PEMDAS, 2 times 4 in the parentheses is 8. 8 minus 5 is 3. So I have a 3, 3 plus 1. 3 times 3 is 9, plus 1 is 10. So choice B would be the correct answer. For number 10, I'm asked to find which of the following does not show y as a function. It says which of the following, which might potentially mean there's more than one correct answer. So let's go through each one and either check in or rule out. So we're looking for which one is not show y as a function. So you want the not function. All right, so looking at number F. Here I have a mapped diagram. The first 3 points look good, but this last point is not because I have the 4.5 being taken to a 4 and the 5 at the same time. And that violates the rule of a function. So right here, this one does not show y as a function of x. So this would be one of the answers that I want to report as not a function of x. Let's check the next one. G. I don't have any numerical data, but I can use the vertical line test. And I can tell that no matter where I move from left to right, I only hit one part of this graph at any given time. So this is a function. So this is not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for not functions. For h, I can look at all my x values in this table. None of them repeat, so legitimately they can all be good without knowing any more information. So these ones are also a function and not what I'm looking for. And over here for j, I did the same thing that I did above. I'll look at all my x values. Since none of them repeat, I can't make a comparison about them not being functions, so I have to assume they are functions. So the only choice out of number 10 that is not a function, that does not show y as a function of x, would be choice F. Moving on to number 11. Here they want the range of the function. So all we care about is the height, the lowest to the highest value. So I know I'm going to have y. The lowest of this graph goes, well, if I follow the graph from left to right, the arrow tells me that it goes down infinitely. So I have a lower level of, or limit of negative infinity. The highest this graph goes up to lines up with positive 8 on the y-axis, and it does not make contact because it's an open circle, so we leave just the arrow with no equal sign. So what they did though is they gave me a shorter version of this same exact answer. Well, I know I'm going to have 8's involved, and I know I'm going to have this inequality symbol with no equal sign. So no equal sign, no equal sign, and then basically what I have is this part, y is less than 8, which is this answer right here. There was no negative 4 involved either way. So there's the answer for number 11. And finally for number 12. Just like that fun one we had in the front, another one with consecutive integers. So for this one, we have 3 even integers that all add up to 54. So we're going to have mystery even number we'll call n. Its next even buddy would be the same thing as n plus 2, just like we did in the front. And the next even number, you guessed it, would be n plus 4. Notice I did not include parentheses this time because they're really not necessary. And all these numbers add up to 54. But in case you can't see it, here's our first number, here's our next even number after him or her, I guess I want to discriminate, and our third even number. So let's go ahead and add or combine like terms. I have n, which is 3n. I have a positive 2 plus 4 more, which is a positive 6. All those sum up to 54. Solve like a two-step equation. I'll subtract 6 from both sides. When I do that, 3n falls down. Plus 6 minus 6 goes to 0. 54 minus 6 is 48. Divide both sides by 3 to isolate n. 3 divided by 3 is 1n. Whoops, 48 divided by 3 gives me, I believe, 16. And that's my first number. The question is, though, what is the middle integer? So if n is the first number starting off, then the next even number would be 2 more than that, n plus 2, which is 18. And the third number would be 2 more than that, or 4 more than 16, which is 20. So if I did my math right, 16 plus 18 plus 20 should hopefully all equal 54. Let's see if I can get that on here. 16 plus 18 plus 20 all do equal 54. And the question is, what's the middle integer? That middle integer is 18. So I have that right here. So be careful, because the question was relatively easy to solve, but if you didn't answer the actual question, you would have picked F blindly, and you would have been right as it being the first number. However, the answer was, what is the middle integer? 18 in this case. All right, so that's it for your review. Good luck, and please ask your teacher if you have any questions still, and best of luck on your 6 weeks exam.